Hey everybody, I'm Cararra and I'm here with some life advice. Today's topic, goals. Goals are clearly important. They give you a purpose in life and let you get things done. Goals can be even more if they're made correctly. They can increase your productivity a ton, keep you encouraged, and give you a sense of satisfaction if you're able to stand by them. There's a lot of goal setting stuff out there. The most well known is SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. I agree a lot with specific, achievable, and relevant. Specific gives you a good idea of what you need to do to accomplish the goal. Achievable allows you to stay motivated on the journey, and relevant means that your goals are meaningful to you. But sometimes goals can simply be a self improvement kind of thing which lacks measurableness and time boundedness. Having high level goals are also nice, even if they aren't super specific. They give you a big picture game plan, even if you still need to break them down into SMART goals later on. In my experience, setting weekly goals works the best. Monthly goal leads to procrastination. You won't feel deadline pressure until the last week when you'll try to cram everything and ultimately give up. Daily goals don't permit fluctuations of schedule and time commitments, which are bound to happen, especially in high school. There are tests, projects, competitions, and more that can eat up a chunk of time on a day, and you won't be able to finish your goals, which leaves you feeling bad. Weekly goals are the perfect balance. If you have a day when you're out, you can make up on one of the other 6 days of the week. At the same time, it prevents you from losing sight of your deadline. Of course, weekly goals don't always work, especially if you have a super packed week, but generally they work pretty nicely. First, let's talk about what not to do when setting goals. Don't set concrete goals that are not under your control. This is when measurable can be bad. Don't say, I want to get a 95% on the next chem test. Then, if you study a ton and make silly mistakes, you won't achieve your goal even though you did everything in your power to prepare yourself. A better goal to set would be, I'm going to study for 2 hours for this test, or I'm going to study until I feel comfortable with the materials. Especially for Olympiads, don't invest your goals into getting a certain score. Things happen on the test day that are not under your control. Your focus should be self-improvement, not performing well on a single day of a 365-day year. Also, don't overwork yourself. If you set a bunch of goals that are achievable, but you have to work 24/7 to achieve them, it's just not worth it. The truth is you'll end up watching YouTube just because you're tired and say, I'll do better next week, only to be tired the next week as well. It's important to have some buffer time for relaxation and simply handling other parts of your life. It's also super important to get enough sleep, or your productivity will just keep going down. Lastly, don't set goals that are so easy you don't have to work to achieve them. There's no point setting goals just to say you completed them. It's not satisfying to achieve a goal that you didn't have to do anything for. Goals should be made for self-improvement and to make you more productive. Try to find something you want to do, such as play guitar, and then set a goal that makes you have to stretch a little to achieve it. And now, how to set goals that are best for you. First, think of an overarching goal. For many high school students, it's live a comfortable life. This often means getting a high-paying job, which to you might mean getting into a good college. Now here's a great example of where you don't want to be specific. Leaving the goal as get into a good college is better than making it getting into Stanford, because admissions are often unpredictable and putting all your life into getting into one college and feeling destroyed when you don't is simply bad for you. Where you want to put your specificity into is how you're going to get into a good college. To determine this, think of what you're interested in and then think of whether it's relevant to your high-level goals. Even if you're super interested in cooking, for example, it might not be relevant to getting into a good college. If you're interested in STEM fields, say computer science, then make a goal that I'm going to get better at computer science. Specifically, I can take a Coursera course, which sets goals for me, and participate in the USA Computing Olympiad. Then you think, how am I going to do well in use the code? You can then decide to do 5 problems per week and read up on any concepts that you encounter that are unfamiliar to you. Now you have 2 very concrete goals that you can work towards each week, and each will move you closer to your overarching goal of living a comfortable life. Now that you have your goals, you have to maintain them. It's helpful to have someone you know work with you on your goals so that you can be kept accountable. Additionally, it's always good to reevaluate your goals since your interests might change or you might realize that a goal is simply too easy or too hard. As you work through your goals, you get a better idea of what you can and can't do, which allows you to make goals that are the best fit for you. It's good to rework your goals every month to keep them effective. If you try to do 5 use-to-code problems a week and that's too difficult, try cutting down to 3 or 2. If that's too easy, then increase is necessary. That's all I have to say about goals. Try setting your own goals. Goals help a ton and make your life a lot more rewarding. Comment down below if there's anything you'd like advice on. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more educational videos. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.